No, you said in this packet it says it'll cost $4 million.
Yes.
Where is
But
that?
that's based on the figures that FAIR has.
Please,
See, that's
be respectful. Please be respectful
totally
to the
unfair.
witnesses. Please.
Those are the figures based on the figures for the Rhode Island and the U.S. Census Bureau about the number of illegal immigrant students that are in Rhode Island, and
That's not my
extrapolate
question.
that
You
out.
said this bill would cost $4 million. I want to know the methodology that you came up with $4 million.
Well, it would be approximately $4 million that you would lose from students that don't pay.
I need to know the methodology in
Yeah.
which you came up with the $4 million, because
But
I'm
the
not
difference-
reading it in
The
here.
difference between the number of undocumented students that would go to URI and not pay in
How do
state...
you know how many are going to utilize this bill?
Well, I don't know that, but I don't think anybody here knows that question, the
Wait.
answer to that question either.
I'm not being contentious. I'm trying to just have, you made a statement
Okay,
on TV, in public,
yep,
that this bill would cost $4 million.
yes.
Okay. You said it was in this document.
Rhode Island isn't listed in that document. This is extrapolated from the figures that the U.S. Census Bureau has for the state of Rhode Island.
So what was the extrapolation?
Based on the number of eligible illegal immigrant students.
Did you assume that every ineligible non-citizen was going to utilize this?
No, I didn't. But I think when you extrapolate out the figures, there's like 8,000 children that would be eligible for
But
this.
it's money that generally the college isn't getting now,
Well, if that were
or the university, or the community college. So how is it costing us $4 million?
Well, if we had out-of-state students that were going there, they were paying the out-of-state tuition.
Enrollments are down at URI, I believe.
Well,
No? I mean, the president testified that there is capacity.
yeah. Well, then I can't. I'm not that familiar with the whole process of URI and all that. It's just the figures that are published for the state of Rhode Island has approximately 8,000 illegal immigrant students in its education system. And if you took half of those and said that they wanted to go on to higher education, and you figure the difference between in-state tuition and out-of-state tuition, that's what that figure would be.
Well, you know what? If half of them did want to do that, then the rate of those kids wanting to get a college education is higher than our current.
Yeah.
That's an interesting statement.
Yeah. Well,